A pleasure to me all at last. It's time, once again, to get into another topic. And I'm more than optimistic enough to be able to give out lawnmowers. This in particular is a subject I feel like could be pretty simple. It's a gadget that cuts grass. Simple enough as it is. But the lawnmower happens to be a bit more than just some sort of tool that is probably too big to carry in your pocket, unlike a good majority of tools that you might carry with you. Sure, there are tools that are compact and small enough to fit in most pants pockets, like Allen wrenches, small screwdrivers, or hammers, if you have any like that, and some others in particular. But let's just say that the lawnmower is itself quite a gadget. It could cut grass, but it could also do a number of other things. There have been a lot of innovations in recent years that have allowed lawnmowers to be even more powerful than they already are. Of course, you're also familiar with the electric lawnmowers, which have been much better in reducing the amount of carbon emissions and even wasting extra dollars just to fuel up with fuel and oil. So if voltage happens to be your thing, then definitely pick one up for yourself. But then of course, there's plenty of other options as well. Not to mention the brands that sell various lawnmowers of sorts. Ego, Briggs & Stratton, DeWalt, and a variety of others. But then of course there's other things in particular, not just the fuel and brand. There's also the ride height, which you can adjust in various different ways. Between all four of the wheels, you have various height selectors. And these things can be activated by usage of either a switch or a lever, or other possible usage of a device that can be located near the wheels. Some can even come up automatically at some point. And of course, there are multiple types of lawnmowers. If you remember way back in the very dawn of the first lawnmowers in existence, well, those were the kinds that you'd have to push manually. And they were basically a large cylinder, complete with a bunch of rotating blades. But then when mowers were getting even bigger and better, many started to use gasoline, or other types of fossil fuels as a way to power them, and oil as a means to help lubricate various parts. But then of course innovation got even bigger, and that's how we ended up with the electric lawnmower, or e-mower as most people might refer to them nowadays, for simplicity. And maybe sometime we might actually have innovations that are even more powerful than this. Maybe one that could be charged by the wind as a means of powering them. Maybe one that could take water or compost. Or maybe we could have some that would be powered by the sun. I mean, the possibilities seem endless, and the many ideas that I might have are just overflowing. But I don't know many major companies out there that relate to tools, mechanics, and industrial needs. I don't know many that would ever listen to such a great mind like my own. But maybe someday at least, if Marcus Theaters, FedEx, and Kohl's, for instance, they had the willpower to be able to listen to my suggestions in life and even take on some of them? Yeah. Who would have thought that any of that stuff would ever happen? Maybe someday we could expect lawnmowers to be even bigger and better than they already are. Someday. Only time will tell. But until then, I don't have much else left to say at this point, so thank you very much for watching this bits. And I'll see you guys again with some more HJN content coming soon.